Hold just a second. Alright, so hope everyone's doing well and ready for another round of this crap. Let's see what we got. Starting off today with Punk'd. My question is, do they have any episodes that are in the back room? I want to know if there's like a couple times where they get the camera crew, they find somebody to punk and they set everybody up, and you know, like I was watching this episode on the CW that came on at like 2 in the morning. I don't know why, but I watched it, right? And this guy was like approached by someone dressed up as a hooker, and she was like willing to give him $5 for a ride and like obviously some other shady shit. So the guy, like, bless his heart, obviously, he's like, you know, here's $5, just like go get a cab, like if you need me, call someone, like leaves her alone, kind of. And then he gets in his car and drives away, and then like the cops come up and they're like, are you soliciting and stuff, prostitutes? He's like, no, as evidenced by the cameras. But anyways, I'm wondering if they ever set something like this up and the people do it. And if they do, are there legal repercussions? Because like, how interesting would it have been if that guy was just like, yeah, Blondie, hop in my van. Like, obviously she's an actress, she's not really a hooker, and obviously there's police and cameras and everybody watching, so, I don't know, I think it would be funny to see. And if so, that would be a better show than Punk'd. It'd be like Punk'd on crack or something. It would be like the extreme punks, because it's like you didn't know you were being punked when we punked you. I don't know, I just think it would be better. And I could host the show. We could do a couple on action, and then someone could one-up me later down the road. Next topic. This roller coaster guy? Okay. So my sister and I went to Funtown a couple days ago. And we're sitting in line for the roller coaster, and this douchebag decides that he wants to wait for the front car, even though there's 2 of us and one of him. He's like older than me. He's like all about it. He's got his hat like backwards. He's doing this. He's like, yeah, wiping his like nose on his sleeve or something. It's summer. Why do you have a cold? Anyways, so this guy, he sits in front of us, and we're going down the roller coaster. Me and my sister are thinking of doing like something funny for the camera when we pass by it. And so we do our thing, and then when we get off the ride, we go to look at it. The guy in front of us has got, like, for lack of, I don't want to do it, but he just did some really inappropriate hand gesture. I think you guys can figure out what I'm saying. I have my frigging little sister next to me, and I'm like, I hope she's not looking at that. I don't know, like, if you have to go to Funtown by yourself in your mid-20s and, like, be a dickbag and ride in the front of the roller coaster and just make the stupid gestures to the frigging hand, like, I don't know, to the camera, like, go home. And I kind of wish that they were never born, which I realize sounds a bit extremist, I know, which is why I would settle for killing them now. Next topic, VMAs. VMAs are a very cheap, specific type of entertainment. I don't take the VMAs very seriously because it's the VMAs, so, like, obviously, it doesn't mean anything. It's like when somebody trips and you laugh. It's like you're laughing because you get the plot and you don't have to think. And that's why I watch them. I just like watching them to kind of, like, make fun of them or be entertained, depending on what's happening at any given point during the show. So I do that for a while, and, you know, I'm just, like, watching VMAs, and then I see this one scene with Katy Perry and Kanye. Katie's ass, who was tweeting, like, 5 hours before the show, like, diving into tequila shots. That would be like if me as a writer, like, before my book signing, if I just, like, took a bottle of whiskey to my face and then was like, this will be a good idea to get really hammered on a night that marks the achievements of my career. Get drunk tomorrow, celebrate, you know, get drunk after the VMAs. I don't care if you start at 5 in the morning and then sleep or whatever the next day. You're Katy Perry. It's not like you can be like, cut that deal, and they won't do it. Commercial I saw on VMAs was for Neutrogena, The Wave, and I don't really get why, I guess why they think it's so amazing that you don't have to use your hands, because you still have to use your hands to hold the scrubber to your face, which, like, but, like, why couldn't I just with my hand, mostly? I mean, like, washing your face, I feel, isn't that hard of a task. I first started to learn how to do it when I was about, like, 4 or 5. I didn't get good at it till I was, like, 8. But it's really, I found it not very complicated, at least in my personal experience of, like, washing my face. So, I don't know, that commercial kind of pissed me off for that reason, but they're probably making a lot of money, so who has the last laugh? Well, anyways, that's everything for today. If you have any requests that you would like to send me, get at me. Have a good day, everybody.